Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back. Another episode of Be You podcast, part of Super Mom's Magic Circle. And today we have an amazing guest. I can't wait to get back to her because she's all about tourism. We're going to find a lot about Sahara in a moment. So before that, just to let you know, I have two slots available for you. Who is ready to have a business clarity coaching session with me for free? Just send me a fire, and then I know that's the right thing for you to do, and we can work together and help you to scale your business. So let's go back to my guest, Jolita Kehila. She is amazing. She lives in Tunisia, originally from Lithuania. She's a mom of four, and she is a tourist guide. She is guiding people to go and see Sahara. So we're gonna learn about from this desert and lots of other things. But also she is into the spirituality part as well, based off one of her daughter's story with illness, facing struggles and setbacks. And this is when she discovered aromatherapy. And she does even more than that. So we're gonna find out more from my guest. Hello and welcome, Jolita.
Hello, Alexander. How are you?
Good. I'm very excited and I cannot wait to hear from you because actually, one of my holidays this year, I will go to Tunisia with my family. So I'm very excited. My kids are not at the stage to go and visit Sahara, not yet because they are too small. They are 2 and 7 months at the moment. So, saying that, I know lots of people could be interested. So, tell us a bit about your journey.
Uh, my journey is many years going around the world actually, and Tunisia was the point where I stopped because of love. And he is my family, and we are quite a family actually. Yes, I have 4 kids. They are all grown up, all very independent at the moment. It wasn't easy in the beginning, and I am of these moms who are uh, doing everything by themselves, checking that children will get the best food and everything. And in the same time, I didn't want to forget about my soul call. So I
Mm,
was always going into some deep things, studying a lot, and aromatherapy is one of these things which really was amazing thing for me to study. I studied nutrition as well for the sickness of my daughter. My smallest daughter got diabetes, and I really don't believe in any of hard medical things. So I try to make things for her easier by studying nutritionology and making sure that my kids they're getting the best food possible. And from that, somehow, of course, when you use everything on your own family, little by little, you just find out that you can share that with other people around you. So from there, started having women groups, circles, sharing things little by little. And next to that, always was trips, always was journeys, always was going to Sahara Desert. I just love being there actually because it's for me it's like place of power where I get calm and where I calm my mind, and I understand that sharing that with people, it's actually giving the same effect. People they are just like wow, it's just so nice and um, so peaceful, so beautiful,
mm.
everything. That's why I keep doing this. Keep doing this till now. I'm organizing women groups, going to Sahara Desert and going to uh, Oasis to have some time for themselves. And
That's
yeah,
beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. And sounds to me like you had quite an interesting journey. Let's say it interesting because you mentioned that you travel around the world before you decided to stay and live in Tunisia. So talk with us about that. What other cities, what other countries did you manage to go and see?
mostly it was European countries. Yes, many cities, many places like Portugal, like Spain, like France, Sweden, Czech Republic. From the big the long destinations, I was in Bali, in Qatar, countries like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, these countries was really very interesting, and I keep going around even now when I just any time I have. Yeah, and of course I know the best at the moment. I know the best Tunisia, which is like gone from north to south, and from west to
Wow.
east everywhere. Yeah.
So let's talk about Tunisia then, because
Okay.
it's really funny. I chose this destination for this year, as I said early on. So I think I'm going to Hamet, but we are going in a
Hammamet.
resort.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's the
Ham-
one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we are going in a resort for kids, to be honest, like with water
Mhm.
park by the beach and, very
Yeah.
chill and relaxing holiday this time. This is what we're gonna do. But tell us why Tunisia is so special for you.
Uh, yeah, it was my love destination, first of all. It wasn't actually, I came to work here in the beginning and I met my husband to be. So this country stayed for me because of the personal relations. But I kept like being tour guide in this country because it is amazing country actually. People of Tunisia are very interesting and quite friendly. They have quite high range of pride actually. You never speak with Tunisians with higher voice or something like that. They are very proud of themselves. But if you are friendly, they are the most amazing people. They will give you all heart. And Tunisia is actually like womb of European culture. And for me, it was like Carthage, Phoenician Carthage, and Roman Carthage, and all heritage Tunisia has to show it's so amazing. There's so many places where you just go to the cities and you understand that you are like, wow, 2000 years ago people was living and you still walk on the ground where people was living. That's
Hmm.
one part. Other part, of course, is amazing Sahara Desert. It's cultural side where you have Berber culture. People still till nowadays living in the caves and surviving in conditions which, like for Western culture, looks totally unbelievable and unacceptable thing. And people there living and enjoying life. And the best part of Tunisia for me is the happiness of simple people. When you go to their houses, they can offer you like little piece of bread. It's called tabuna and some honey and oil. And they give their all heart to you and they are so welcoming. And you just understand that we really, in Western culture, we really became so poor in the meaning of spirituality and inner happiness even if we have absolutely everything around us. So
Hmm.
for me, when I'm going with groups, with people, when they see that, and when I can share this beauty of people, of the landscapes, of peace they have, of this calmness, because when we come from the Europe and specifically East Europe countries like Lithuania itself, where I'm from, we are so rushed, we are so all time stressed, we want to make so much, to do so much, and here you just stop and you just relax and you just understand that life is actually happening right now and so beautifully. So me, I love showing that to people. And they
Wow.
love how after 2 days of journey with me, because usually we do 2 days trips, in their eyes comes this peace and this happiness. And when you see that in faces of people, I just think, okay, I done my job.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. And that's so beautiful because you are right. I totally agree. We are rushing, especially in Europe, even US. I'm not too sure about Asia, but I know we are fighting against time and we want to do more and more and more. And it's difficult. It's difficult because life needs to be lived now, like you said, in the present moment. So it's not about future, anxiety for the future or depression, things that happened in the past. It's about present moment. So that's beautiful. And I'm so excited. Now I'm very happy I chose this destination. And I'm sure I will come back to visit Sahara. That's for sure. It is on my bucket list. That's for sure. So now let's talk about the food. Tell me something. If someone goes there, what food we should definitely choose? Is there something
It's you
specific?
see, food is yeah. So the food is something actually very mm, something what you really can't offer most of the time because everyone has his preferences. Tunisia and like all the North African countries, they have quite similar food. It's always couscous, yes, and if you don't really like greens and couscous, that will not be your favorite food. I always say the best and easiest thing for everyone is shakshuka, yes. So that's like vegetables mixed with the eggs. If you don't eat eggs, you can just take it off and it will be okay. That's really amazing food. Tunisians they knows how to prepare fish. They're really not friendly to vegetarians or vegans. Definitely, if you are vegan or vegetarian, you put in your bag a lot of fruit and vegetables because in Tunisia, even if they do have a lot of vegetables, they don't really know conception of vegetarian and vegan food. If you are vegetarian or vegan, they will offer you omelette always. So, so that's quite fun. That's quite fun thing. But in general, yeah, it's really worth to try different salads. And Tunisian kitchen, I would say, very similar to French because they have like influence, big, huge influence from France. So, and with very soft Arab or like African spice. If you like spicy food, it would be totally paradise Tunisia because they use harissa. It's a specific sauce in Tunisia, which is made from hot peppers and garlic. Of course, olive oil. You know, whatever food you'll be having, just taste fresh olive oil. It's never ever and nowhere else this quality what you can get here because you know this is one of the countries where the biggest crop of olives growing. Always dates, yes, Tunisian dates. Probably you know it's one of
Mm,
the best dates in the world. The Glitanor is just something amazing. So you just try that. In general, kitchen in Tunisia is really nice. The food is really nice. So I would say just try whatever your eyes are like craving for. You just go and try. And there is
yeah.
no need for being like worried or something. Just don't eat too much. but but in general, it's it's really very nice, very tasty food here.
Mm-hmm.
So and quite
Oh,
healthy because Tunisians they don't really like import vegetables or fruits or whatever it is. They use their own growing crop. So when you have some fruit, you have them fresh right here, grown up. If you have vegetables, they are all from here. So this is quite a good thing, and it's quite natural food comparing to the Europe. So yeah,
hmm.
just taste whatever it comes, just taste it.
Thank you for sharing that. And I'm very excited now. And I knew about the olive and olive oils, that's for sure, and the dates. But now, because you mentioned it's similar with the French cuisine, I'm like, oh, yes. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So thank you. Thank you for that. Now, let's go back to your business. Let's go back. You mentioned you do the 2 days tour guides with a group, usually group of women and or tourists in
Today,
general.
no, two days I do with the general tourist in general. With the women, I do 1 week or 10 days long tours across all the country. We
Mm,
start like from the north in Carthage, then we go Udna, and we go to the spa centers in Sousse. It's amazing. By the way,
ah,
Tunisia is spa centers. Don't forget about that when you'll be in Tunisia as well. Even in Hammamet, in hotels, we have amazing spa centers with massages and with different algae things and seawater pools, and it's amazing. So we are doing like a few days for the regenerating, for spa procedures. Usually, I involve some yoga exercises
oh, so you do like
because
retreats then. So that means you do
yeah, yeah,
retreats.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it'll
That's
be
more like,
retreats.
but
Hmm.
a retreat with changing places. It's not a retreat in one place. We travel
Yeah.
in the same time. In the same time, we see. It's like a retreat connected with the trip,
I love
and
that.
then yeah, it is amazing because we see all the country. We have like relaxation for the body. and then we go very deep into Sahara Desert. We don't do that with the 2 days because it's impossible. We go like 180 kilometers deep in Sahara Desert where there is nothing else, just desert and peace. We have there like staying sometimes, depending on the groups, but sometimes we have traditional henna ceremonies because they are very interesting. It's like okay, I'm trying to figure out what's it called. It's for women. It's probably the girls' night before wedding,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. But they have very interesting, very specific traditional ceremonies. And we have like dances in the desert. We have food cooked in the desert and sand. It's really amazing. It's very beautiful experience when you are in
Wow.
total peace. And then we go to the Oasis. We spend some time in Oasis where it's fresh and nice in houses and trees. There's special places for that as well. We have like in women circles, we have a lot of like spiritual work with ourselves, with being connected with women power. And yeah, so this is longer trips, yeah, but 2 days it's usually for everyone, for all groups. And 1 day you can have like historical trips. I do all of them, yeah. But I love the ones like retreat. I love them much more. That's like my passion for it.
Mm, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that. And I'm sure whoever listens, go and connect with Jolita. Go and get in touch with her, and she can give you all the details. And you have her name here, and I will put all your details from social media as
Thank
well
you.
to be just a click away. That's for sure. So let's talk a little bit about the 2 days. So with those 2 days tours, did you
Mhm.
do it as well? Is it a case of people, obviously you mentioned they can go historical, but also you do go in Sahara. And is there any
It's
camel
just
riding?
connected. Yes, definitely. Of course. How you go to Sahara and you don't ride camel? That's impossible. It's very classic trip actually, which starts from the Theodros Algem amphitheater, because Tunisia has one of the biggest amphitheaters in the world, by the way, and it's a very good stage. In this amphitheater, sometimes happens international symphonic music festival. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's not beautiful. It's amazing. It is impossible to describe how people feels in it. So we visit the amphitheater. We go to the Berber village. It's all during these 2 days safari. And then we go to the desert. We stay in the Sahara. The Duz is city, which is called Gates to the Desert. So there we make camel rides. You can use, for example, quads if you don't want to ride the camel. You can go to Sahara. It's not that deep. It's not hundreds of kilometers, but it's already in Sahara Desert. Yes, it's quite
Hmm.
nice experience. It's a really nice experience. Already there, your mind will stop. People just stops thinking too much, stops talking. It's so peaceful and nice. And the next day, we are visiting Oasis. It's amazing Oasis Shibika, one of the nicest oases actually in North Africa. It's by the border with Algeria. It is natural oasis where you can see natural springs and mountains and desert, everything like together, and dates growing there everywhere around. It is amazing, beautiful places. We have like jeep, like rally in Sahara Desert. You can see desert from different positions because it's like it's very different.
Mm.
People sometimes say, "Oh, we've been in the desert in Morocco." As many times in as many countries you will go to the desert, you will still see it differently because desert it's so different. Sometimes it's dunes, sometimes it's rocks, sometimes it's just very different. So we see desert in from different places. And we see Oasis, of course. By the way, Tunisia is the country where was filmed Star Wars. So there are
Yeah.
places, yeah. So we visit the places where Star Wars was filmed. It is still there. It is like for for so many years, you can still feel yourself like Jedi or something like that. And yeah, and then we have visit in the last visit is Kairouan. It's one of the most important religious cities in the Muslim world. It is amazing. It's a really nice city, and yeah, it's in 2 days actually you get a lot of information,
Yes,
a lot
it
of
sounds really good.
experiences. Yes,
I love the
it is.
way you organized everything, and I love the fact that you are so passionate about it, and you are doing this with your soul, and you love it, and it's great. So congratulations for that. I wish every
Thank you.
single tourist guide should be like that. Like you're all about giving the best for the client, which is a best experience, and that's a lot, means a lot. So thank you for that. Now, very
Thank you.
quickly before I let you go, tell me
Mm.
about motherhood. Being a mom of four, I can't even put my head around it. So tell me what sort of challenges did you managed to overcome, and what was your experience in general as a mom of four?
Uh, Probably I was always dreaming to have many kids, but I never expected to do that. I was like, in some kind of my deep dreams, it was I want big family, but in real life, I said, okay, two, it will be more than enough. So my oldest daughter, when she was born, everything was like okay and clear. And then my husband, because he has between him and his sister is big difference, and he said like no way, we need to have child right away after a few years because I was growing alone and it's not nice and I don't like it like that. And okay, so after my oldest daughter was the age of 3, he decided that that's it, it's time for us to have second child. And Destiny decided differently. There was no second, there was two of them.
Oh, you got
Yes, I do
twins!
twins. Yeah.
Congrats!
I have twins, and till now, actually, I don't believe that I do have twins. Yeah, so we got twins, boys, and that was it. We said, okay, now that's it. We have boys, we have one girl. They are just beautiful and everything. And yeah, with twins, it was not easy. Really, it was not easy because when you have two, and I am this kind of mom, but I am doing everything by myself. I was breastfeeding them all. I was making sure that they are having home cooked food all day without anything. I got quite tired actually. At that time, really, I wasn't concentrating on any work on anything because it was taking me all the time. And twins boys, they were I remember that period. Our house was like desert. There was no things which they can reach because they actually was taking absolutely everything and destroying absolutely everything. But yeah, but I loved being mom of them. And when they was two, I was like dreaming about. I said, okay, they will grow up a bit. I'll give them to nursery, and I'll at least relax and will drink hot coffee, which I never done in for I don't know for 5 years. And I got pregnant by accident with my little one, and it was just shock for us. It really was shock for all families. It was like, what? How? And I just have these two. But when I given birth to my little daughter, so I have two
Yeah, yeah,
actually.
yeah.
So
Nice.
when I given birth to my little daughter, it was such a blessing. And I think with the little one, we as parents, me and my husband, we both learned to be parents actually and to enjoy that little one. I was so scared and so worried that I will not manage.
Mm.
And I remember even one time I was in flight and I've seen beautiful, amazing woman, and she was with three boys. Two of them they was twins, and I was having already my twins, but they was still very little. And they said to her, "How in plane?" I just gone to her and they said, "How you are so beautiful and with these three boys." And she said, "Don't worry, it's going to be easier." And believe me, I didn't believe her. I said, "No way, it's impossible. It will be easier." But when my daughter was born, I don't know, are we grown up with husband in the same time or something? It became such a beautiful thing being parents. And I think my older daughter started like having joy, keeping sister with her a bit. And it's so I don't even know how these children grown up. it was like they grown up by themselves. I haven't done anything in that. And it was so amazing experience having them all playing together and we take them to the beach. I can say that parenthood is not difficult, but in the same time, it has so much beauty in it that yeah, if I need to give like message for other moms, I'll say it's really very short. This hard period, even if it looks tragic, even if it looks very, very hard, it is so short comparing to the beauty that nothing matters. You just let yourself sometimes to be dirty in dirty house, not to cook, not to care about anything, just relax and just enjoy that little time you have with your amazing little ones because it's so quick. And now I look to my grown-up children and I'm just thinking, I'm so blessed because I have such beautiful, amazing young people around me who are hugging me and telling that I am the best mom in the world. I don't know I am best or no, but for them it's like that. And they are so proud in front of others about me being their mom. And it's like my heart is full of love to everything because of this motherhood. And I think a lot of experience in absolutely everything given me being mom of four children because it teaches you absolutely everything. Patience, you must be creative in like I don't know 360 degrees in all possible things and ways and there is no because it comes from nursery like tomorrow I need this or that and you like okay how but somehow you manage with that. So basically it is one of the hardest job in the planet, but it is the most amazing thing what can happen to you. So yeah, so
That's
my journey is like
wonderful.
that.
Your journey, yes, it's so fantastic. And thank you for being so honest and open. And I can tell that what happened there with your fourth child, with your daughter, the little daughter, you made that shift, you made the shift and subconsciously you decided to let's enjoy the parenthood. Let's enjoy this
Totally.
time because me, I have two under two, right? And I still run a business and I have so many people around me and they're like, oh, how do you manage? I'm like, I love what I do. I do prioritize my children, that's for sure. I'm just very organized. I do run my business different from what I used to a few years ago, that's for sure, because they need me more. But in the same time, it's possible. And I noticed that with my husband as well. If we are chilled, and we are like, okay, relaxed,
Yeah,
they feel it and everything is okay. And when you mention about not having time for yourself, well, yes, you do have moments and moments, but then if you prioritize that, self-love, self-compassion, this is what my husband was saying to me, like, you just tell me what you need. And I was so bad in telling him, like, I want to get my nails done. I want to have a shower, like silly things, like, I want to go for a massage. And he's like, just tell me, what do you need? I'm like, what? I'm going to start telling you what I need. And then he
yeah,
started staying
exactly.
with the kids. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can go for an hour or an hour and a half by myself to do something. I was like, yay. So everything changed. And it's yeah, it's worth, like you said, it's definitely worthy, that's for sure. Thank you,
Mm,
Jolita. It was a pleasure to have you. It was so
thank
nice.
you.
So whoever wants to get in touch with you, the Facebook, and I know
Definitely.
you, Facebook is the best place to connect with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There is Facebook, there is Instagram as well. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. Is there a final message you would like to leave the audience with?
Uh just enjoy the life, whatever it's giving. Life is beautiful even when it looks not. It's not true. It's always beautiful. You just haven't seen yet from which part is going to be beautiful. It's always beautiful. Just relax, stop running, and yeah, to everyone. And just
I love that. Thank you so much. I love it. That's such a powerful message. Just relax and start having some peace. I love that. So that's
yeah,
really important. Calm down, stop rushing, and start living in the present moment. Like
Yes.
Jolita mentioned, there are so many moments that you feel like it's hard, but remember it is temporary. It's going to pass. Whatever you're experiencing is just a phase, it's going to go away. So make sure you value those moments, especially with your children or anything that happens in your business. Okay, just start celebrating every little success. This was all from today. Thank you for listening. Please go and join Supermom's Magic Circle on Facebook, and we're going to be there to support you if you have any questions. Jolita will be there as well. She will be very happy to guide you and to visit Tunisia. She will be there for you if you want to be part of her retreat as well or the 2-day tour. Just go for it. And remember, I still have the two hot, hot. I'm saying it's hot. I do offer two clarity business sessions for two ladies, whoever is ready. Okay. So only ambitious ladies who are ready to take the next move for their business. Just contact me, send me a fire, and I will know that's for you. And then we can start making some magic together. This is all from today. Keep on smiling, keep on shining. Bye.